This is my dog. And this is Stephanie. Hi! I'm doing a humorous interpretation. A humorous interpretation is a dialogue cutting from a play, which has at least 2 characters, and it's done for speech tournaments. It's done in competition. And one of the rules is you can't move your feet, and there's limited movement in the bottom half of your body. So I'll put the dog down and show you the first place trophy I won with this last 2 weekends ago. Yay! I'm not going to perform it for you, thank you. Silly. Ready?
Okay.
Look at me, you mammalian-brain lunkheads. I'm not just talking to myself. I'm talking to you too. And you, and you, and you, and you, and you. It's my belief we all ask ourselves the question, am I crazy? In my case, the answer came back, a resounding yes. You're thinking, how does one know if one's crazy or not? In my case, the symptoms are subtle, but unmistakable to the trained eye. For instance, I started having these time-space continuum shifts, I guess you'd call it. Not only do I have a link up to extraterrestrial channels, but I also got a hookup to humanity as a whole. Animals and plants, too. I used to talk to plants all the time, and one time, they started talking back. They said, Trudy, shut up. Well, here I am, standing on the corner walk, don't walk, wait for these aliens from outer space to show up. I call that crazy, don't you? If I were sane, I should be waiting for the light like everyone else. They're late, as usual. I'm now a creative consultant to these aliens from outer space. They're kind of a cosmic fact-finding committee. Amongst other projects, they're on the search for signs of intelligent life in the universe by Jane Wagner. It's a lot trickier than it sounds. We're picking out all kinds of data about life here on Earth. We're determined to find out once and for all just what the hell it all means. This problem of time just points out how far apart we really are. When we think of time, we tend to think of clock, radios, coffee breaks, leisure time, halftime activities, noontime, parole time, doing time, minute rise, instant tea, midlife crisis, that time of the month, cocktail hour, and if I should suddenly mention space, aha, I bet most of you thought of your closets. But when they think of time and space, they really think of time and space. Like this seminar I'm in, Eileen, is like opened me up like some sort of bronchial spray. I just got clear. My expectations about life are something way too high. Yours are too, I bet, Eileen, because we're all being force-fed a lot of false hopes about romance, success, sex, life, you name it. We have this exercise, Eileen. We play this mind game called We Know Everything We Need to Know, like if only we knew it. We were told if we were silent, our minds would tell us exactly what we needed to know. I flashed on the time I lost my contact lens. There I was, looking for my contact lens, which I couldn't find because I lost my contact lens. I thought, wow, the story of my life. You've all had the feeling of having someone on your wavelength. Well, think how I must feel. That's what comes of letting Bucci the arrogant do our hair, I suppose. I'm here hoping a nook can do something to undo the harm he has done. I mean, what is this? This side ends well above the left ear, and this side ends, as you can see, at the collarbone. I'm sick of being the victim of trends I reflect but don't even understand. I tell you, coming here today was so humiliating. There were people in the streets actually staring at my haircut. People who normally would have been intimidated. Oh, I asked him, please, Bucci, nothing too radical. But by that time, this side was already too radical, which is why this side looks less radical. Well, I have gotten scads of compliments, especially when they only see this side and not this side. Oh, I'd like to say to him, Bucci, as long as you insist on calling yourself an artist, they got a Palm Beach to do oil portraits. Well, no, I've never actually talked to him that way.
Can you imagine how I would look if I ever actually talked to him that way?
I secretly believe we developed language because of our deep inner need to complain. You know what most distinguishes us humans from lower animals is our desire to take drugs. That was for you, Tina. Nice outfit you barely have on. How's tricks, pun intended. All right now, Trudy, don't mess with me. I'm running on my own chemistry and I'm volatile, baby. I woke up today. I felt like I had brain surgery done all over my entire body. I'm thinking half the day, what chemicals did I take to make me feel so wrecked? Then I remembered. I hadn't taken anything. Here I was trying to blame a chemical for what it feels like to be straight. Next to my trains is the light going through my shopping bags. They once found an old box of cream of wheat. I told them a box of cereal, but they saw it as a picture of infinity. You know how on that box is a picture of that guy holding up a box of cream of wheat? And on that box is a picture of that guy holding up a box of cream of wheat? And on that box is a picture of that guy holding up a box of cream of wheat? And on that box is a picture of that guy holding up a box of cream of wheat? We think so different.
So, Doctor, we started fighting on the ski lift, and Peter let slip how he did think a woman would make a good president, and how the feminist movement was making a monster out of me. Oh, it was the worst fight we ever had. He said that eating was poisoning my mind, that my consciousness-raising groups were raising my consciousness about everything but his dissatisfaction with relationship. And he said, this is what really hurt. He said that I used to be so sexy and now I've even lost my sex appeal. Well, I bolted off that ski lift so mad. Halfway down, I slammed smack into a pine stump. I know he saw it, but he skied right past me. Okay, Doctor, but Gestalt theory is new to me. In this chair, I role-play Peter. And in this chair, I role-play myself. And in that chair, you role-play the doctor? Okay. Peter, I'm sick of this suppressive you do as I say mantra number you've been putting me through. Now I'm me. No, I'm Peter.
And I'm sick of this oppressive feminist trip you've been dumping on me.
Doctor, who said that? Is this Peter's chair?
I'd like a glimpse of the nurturing female you and your butch rad femme friends harp on so much. I want a woman, not a feminist. All it is with you is sex, sex, sex. And all it is with you is sex, sex, sexual politics, and I've had it.
I'm not sure exactly what happened, Doctor, but I think I just walked out of myself.
We were having a cup of coffee. This strange look came over them. They pointed to the label on this non-dairy creamer and they said, Trudy, this is exactly what we are made of. Well, they are just about perfect, except for one weak spot, their personal appearance. They look like a gelatinous mass of ribonucleic acid being poured out of a jello mold tube soup. Plus, they got no eyelids. That alone would drive me up the wall. You don't know what it's like. I bred twins. When they turned 3, my doctor prescribed Ritalin. I wouldn't dream of giving drugs to my children, but it does help when I take them myself. I mean, I can't keep up with them. At some point, they looked at each other, realized there were 2 of them, and one of me. And Hildy's no help. She lets them get away with murder. I came home one day to find her stretched out on the floor, motionless. I feared the worst. Suddenly, they leaped out, jumped on Hildy, marked her earlobe with a magic marker. Turns out they were playing Wild Kingdom. Hildy was an elephant, dying of thirst. She had to be tagged to move to a water hole. Ah! I don't want Bob and the twins to remember me this way. You see, the human mind is sort of like a pinata. When it breaks open, there's a lot of surprises inside. Once you get the pinata perspective, you see that losing your mind can be a peak experience.